Hello everyone, welcome back to Laptop Trader. Just going to give you a end of week update before I go on vacation. Again, this is Philip at the Laptop Trader. And please caution, most stock traders lose money. Please protect yourself at all times. Nothing discussed in this video is trading or investing advice. This channel is for information only. Please seek qualified help if you need it. My email contact, again, laptoptraderphil@gmail.com. So I'm just going to give you a quick update on the market before I go on vacation. I will be back in the office Monday, May 26th. So you are welcome to email any questions you have. But real quick, we'll just go over a few charts. S&P 500 had a nice gap up Monday and has held that gap so far the rest of this week. So very bullish. Same with the Qs, very bullish this week. Same with the small cap stocks, very bullish this week. Also very very bullish for the Dow Jones Industrial stocks. And same with the transports. So overall, markets are bullish right now. Great time to be trading and investing. I'll just share with you my positions. I've got a position in Aurora Cannabis. Again, when I go on vacation, I simply set stops for all my stocks for the following week. So all my stops are set from the time I go on vacation till the time I come back. I turn off my computer. I really don't trade. I just set all my positions for that week or 2 weeks of vacation. So that's got a stop on it. Grove is again, that's one of my holdings. Everything I have owns a stop. I don't own that. UPS I do own. Don't own that. I don't own Cardinal Health anymore. I do own Uber. I've got a position in Uber, so I've got a stop set. This one, I set it under this gap bar here. So that's where my stop is, under this area. Don't own that. Curiosity Stream I do own. I placed the stop underneath this gap area. So that looks very bullish along with the market. I don't own GDX anymore. I was actually stopped out on this day, on this gap down, closed down red bar. So I'm out of GDX for the time. Celsius, I own that. I've got a stop on Celsius. I don't own Mercury anymore. I was stopped out here after earnings. I don't own this anymore. I do own American Rebel Holdings. I've got a stop under that area. Hydrofarm, I still own. That's got a stop on it. IC Zoom Group, I own that. Got a stop under this area. Vital Farms, I'm out after this gap down on earnings. AGL, I'm out after this area. Stopped out on that one. Heritage Insurance, I'm still in that. Got a stop under this area here. Stoneco Limited, that is, I own that. I've got a stop underneath of this consolidation area. Bitfarms I own. I've got a stop under here. Rigetti Computing, I own that. I've got a stop underneath this area. Right, I think the stop's right there. That's had kind of a wild week, actually. That had a gap up, another gap up earnings, and a gap down, and it gapped up and closed up. So that one's been kind of wild and whippy this week. UPC, I own that. That's half the shares, twice the stop on that until something happens with that one. I'm out Prodex. I was stopped out after earnings. Chewy I own. I've got a stop underneath this wide range bottoming tail candle. WRB Berkeley, I own that. I've got a stop in that area. PAGS, I'm out PAGS. I was out PAGS, I believe, on this day here. Either this red bar or this red bar I was stopped out. Utex Health, I'm in that. got a stop underneath this area after that nice gap up this week. That was a nice one. I caught that. That was plus 26%. The next day it was up another 9.5%. So that's a nice position. IonQ, I'm in that. That's got a stop order. Quantum Computing, QUBT. I own that now. I'm entered here, so I've got a nice gain, open gain on that one. Rhyme, that is open position. It's a stop under that. DJT, open position. Stop under today's low. And Lunar, Intuitive Machines. I've got an open position on that too, where I caught that gap. And so I've got an open gain on Lunar. So that's all the holdings I have. I just want to share that with you, what I do for vacations and how I set up my trades so I don't have to babysit the computer on my time off. I hope that helps you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in June. Safe travels. Bye.